What's the matter? Are you sure? Your hair is so long. Holy schmajolies. Shit is all the way down to your tushy. Your last curl goes all the way down to your butt crack. You're going to be pulling hair out of the shower, out of your ears. Anyways. Mary hates me. Good morning, everybody. Mary's like, shut up. Shut up. My grandfather used to go, shut up, shut up.
Shut up, button your lip.
Shut up, shut up. Good morning, everybody. I know you're all like, where is she? I'm on a different time zone. I'm in California. I'm tired. Like LL said, I'm going back to Cali, to Cali, to Cali. I ran to 17 different places in this hotel to do coffee talk so that I wouldn't wake up Mary. I hate you right now so much. She's listening to it on the... There's something in my hair. Anyway, she thinks she's funny, everybody. She thinks she's funny. She thinks she's funny. I ran. No, wait, literally, they're dead. You think I'm kidding? I ran everywhere. There's music playing all over the hotel. You can't do coffee talk where there's music playing because Facebook will shut it off. So she said, hi and welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm going to fist fight you. Anyway, Mary and I are obviously sleeping together. Michael, it's time you knew. Hola, everybody. Okay, so anyway, I have to tell you guys really quick before we get into Coffee Talk today, what an amazing night we had last night. Okay, last night we went to see. There were so many legends. I didn't even know. Hi, Laura. I love you, baby. I didn't know what to even do. Okay, so it was Dougie Fresh, right? Who is the greatest entertainer of all time. He really is. Overall, the greatest entertainer of all time. He's not the best rapper, but he's the greatest entertainer. And he's so, just cute. You just want to eat his face off. Okay? We saw Doug. We saw Luda. We saw Nas. We saw LL. We saw Slick Rick. We saw Snoop. Monica came out and sang. It was just one of those hip-hop shows where you're just like, this is really why we listen to hip-hop. This is really why we fell in love with hip-hop. If you were on my Instagram page, if you go to my Instagram, you can go to the stories, Instagram stories, and you can see a lot of the videos. We had such a good time. Mary went to the after party. After the show, there's the after party, and after the party, there's a hotel lobby, and Jamie's feet were dead. Just so we saw your feet die. You're such an asshole. Okay, so I get back to, listen, okay. My feet, y'all, let me tell you, I had a funeral. Let me turn this puppy around. I had a funeral last night for this toe and this toe. My toes are talking to you from heaven right now, folks. My feet were dead from those shoes. Okay, first of all, I thought I was slick. I put coconut oil on my feet so they wouldn't look ashy. And they kept sliding so far to the front of my shoe that my pinky toe actually died. So now my toes are dead. Thank you very much. Anyway, the show was great. And, it's cool because we get to watch the show from backstage or from the side of the stage, which is always fun. But I actually went out to the front to watch Nas. And I actually went to the front to watch LL. LL Cool J. It's so cute to watch LL with Luda standing next to you, and Luda goes, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is the song that made me want to rap." Like when you see those windows close in, it's so cool. Like LL Cool J's song "I'm Bad" is the song that made Luda want to rap. So here I'm standing next to Luda, who to me is a legend, watching LL, who to him are a legend. Yes, Nicole, toes are dead. Jamie Ann goes, I'm going to see Poison tonight. Okay, I feel you on Poison. Poison sings Talk Dirty to Me. Boom. And talk to me. At the drive-in with the old man's Porsche behind them bushes till I'm screaming basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. I was so drunk yesterday on the plane. I literally was like crying on the plane, cutting people off, texting people, telling them I was never talking to them again. I'm gonna have to go back through my text messages and see if my mother made the cut, which I don't think she did. Okay. Anyway, I do need to talk to you guys about something that I wish I knew, that I wish people told me in my 20s, and I'm going to tell you how I knew this story. Okay. When I was 22, I think, 22, I was dating this guy, and I'm going to use dating as a very loose term here, okay? But I liked him. We had a good time. I don't think that I ever expected, like, any sort of, like, anything. I had no expectation. But we were sleeping together. We were having a good time. I was 22 years old. You know, at 22, you really think you're making good decisions. You really feel like you have a good grasp on the shit you're doing. Like, you're like, oh, I got this all figured out. You start to, like, come into your own slightly sexually, so you think you need to show your tricks off. Anyway, so I was sleeping with this guy, and I lived in Jersey City, and I had a dog, okay, named Jordan. And I was in the park with Jordan, and somehow Jordan got off the leash. And I'm chasing my dog around the park. And I'm hysterically crying because I believe wholeheartedly in this moment I am never going to see my dog again. So this is when cell phones, you had to push every letter to every number 10 times to get one letter. Okay, there was no like smartphone, right? So I'm trying to like send a text. I call him because he lives 2 blocks from the park. And he's like, hey. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, I'm watching the game. I say, Jordan got off the leash at the park and I'm running around. I can't catch her and I'm so upset. Right? He's like, oh, man, that sucks. And I'm like, yeah, it sucks. Can you come help me get my dog? And he's like, I'm not really like a dog person. I'm like, my dog is missing. I'm running around the park like a lunatic crying. Can you please come to the park and help me find my dog? Long story short, he like basically makes me feel like I'm begging, to which then I say, okay, you can actually go fuck yourself. And I end up rounding people up at the park and I end up getting the dog. Long story short, I have a realization. I'm sleeping with this guy and I like this guy, and I called this guy to help me find my dog and he wouldn't help me. What would happen if like I was in a real emergency? What would happen if I got kidnapped or pregnant? Huh? So it didn't stop me from sleeping with him because I was 22. And at 22, even when you have some sort of realization, you still think like your nana is enough to get him to like care about dogs. It wasn't, but that's not the point. The point is that what I wish I knew and what I wish I had like real conviction for was stop sleeping with people you can't call in an emergency. That is, if you can't live by any other sexual rule, start with that rule. Do not have sex with anyone you cannot call in an emergency. Because here's the thing about life. Emergencies happen. Here's the thing about sex. Emergencies happen. So like if you can't, what did she write? Oh, Lord have mercy. Who gives 0 Fs about your dog? No. No. She didn't mean I give 0 Fs about your dog. She was saying, who in the world could give... No. Jamie M would not say anything that hurt my feelings. No. She meant the guy. Jamie Ann, I know you. I knew exactly what you meant. But I do appreciate that the coffee talkers are not here to play this morning. They're like, block. The coffee talkers they have become, no. Y'all, I got Jamie Ann, don't worry. But I think it's funny that you guys are like, listen, we will fight. I love you guys so much. Anyway, more importantly, if you are young right now and you are listening to this video, if you are 20 something and you are trying to find your life rules, start with that one. Do not have sex with people you cannot call in an emergency. Just start there. If you have sex with someone and you can call them in an emergency, that's your dude. That's your friend. Sex does not make you anything but friends who have sex. That's another rule. Okay? And yes, we can also apply this to friendship. If you have friends in your life that you can't call in an emergency, bloop, canceled. No. I don't know. How many Mary, I cannot even count. I would need 10 more hands and 15 sets of toes to count how many times I have called you in some sort of emotional emergency. I cannot tell you how many times I have called Mary crying or in some phase of some sort of an emergency. Joyelle goes, don't have a baby by him either. Okay, Joyelle, you win. If I was a meme, Joyelle, I would fall all the way out of this bed, right onto the floor.
Oh, God, with the levity.
Yeah, you really just raised the stakes. But you know what? She makes a good point. Don't have a baby by somebody you can't call in an emergency either.
Oh, my God.
Okay?
Wow.
But seriously, there are young people that, look, Kayla Hardy from Australia in their 20s, and they're listening to us. People in their 20s are listening to us, ladies, old ladies. And it matters. And to my youngins, to my spring chickens, this also goes for my ladies in their 40s who are single, trying to figure it out, and you're trying to get somebody to blow it out or dust it off. I feel you, ladies. I feel you. But do not get it dusted off by somebody you can't call in an emergency. Because it never ends well. It just never ends well. One day your dog's going to be lost in the park. Brittany Bask. One day your dog's going to be lost in the park, and you're going to call the dude that's been blowing your back out. And you're going to be like, my dog. And he's going to be like, I'm watching the game. And you're going to be like, oh my God. I have been giving the num-num to somebody I cannot call in a park emergency. Facts. Okay. I love you guys. I feel like I'm 20, but I'm a single 48-year-old. Hey. I love you guys. If you learn nothing from me, learn that. Okay, let me say this. Let me say this about sex, though. I know this is not conventional, but I just want to put this out there. You could have one-time sex with somebody you can't call in an emergency. I just want to say that. Because sometimes you just need one-time sex. I'm sorry. That is a thing. Hi, Brad. Freehold representing on the coffee talk. Jamie, I can see like 5 guys I know that are secretly watching right now. You could have one-time sex with somebody you can't call in an emergency. Okay? But don't have sex. Good sex. Time to good flex. What was that song? Good flex. Time to have sex. Don't have consistent sex. Don't give them the nana like on the regular if you can't call them in an emergency. And I know right now, like, all the women are like, clutching my pearls. I would never have one-time sex. Bitch, use a lie. Use a lie. You had one-time sex last night. Don't lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. This is the truth. Okay? These are rules to live by. Okay? Okay. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Go to my Instagram and watch the videos from last night. They're so fun. And hi, Brad. And oh my God, 24 and listening to me. I'll never understand it. I will never understand. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I got to get dressed because I actually have a job. I got a job, baby. I got work to do. But I will check in with you guys later. Have a great... Is it Friday? Is it Friday? It's Friday. It's Friday. Twerk it out, 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 twerk it out. Shake what your mama gave you. Shake what your mama gave you. It's Friday. Oh, Christina, we all wish we knew this. That's why I'm telling you now. All right, you guys have a great day. Ooh, 22. Katrina Grayson, I love you.